I'm Andrew Klavan, and this is The Revolting Truth. Many conservatives feel hurt and confused by the fact that Democrats keep calling them racist. If you think black Americans should be treated exactly the same as white Americans, they call you racist for opposing affirmative action. If you point out that the poverty rate for blacks has increased sharply under President Obama, they call you racist for criticizing a black president. And if you complain that Democrats treat black people like helpless children, they call you racist for calling black people helpless children. Which you didn't, but too late, it's already in all the headlines, which are written by Democrats. As a conservative, sometimes you just want to take a Democrat aside and ask him straight out, how'd that feel, after you know you've kicked him in the groin? Now, I'm in the center of the political spectrum because I stand to the right on matters of personal liberty, limited government, and free markets, but I stand to the left in relation to the random picture of Gary Busey on my right. So maybe I can explain to conservatives why Democrats are so quick to level this ugly charge. You see, Democrats have a special insight into the mistreatment of African Americans because they committed most of it. Now, we don't want to dwell on the distant past when Democrats defended slavery against Abe Lincoln and his Republicans, or when they formed the Ku Klux Klan, or passed oppressive Jim Crow laws, or when Democrats like Al Gore Sr. or Robert Byrd, or George Wallace, or Lester Maddox, or Bill Clinton's mentor, J. William Fulbright, stood as staunch segregationists. The modern Democratic Party is much different. Appalled by the way evil slave masters once tore black families apart, Democrats fashioned welfare to subsidize unmarried motherhood so that free African Americans could tear their families apart themselves. After all, a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle to support her and help raise her fish children so you don't end up with prisons full of little fish who never had a bicycle. But don't worry about crime in black communities because Democrats have ensured that black criminals will be treated fairly and leniently so they can continue to prey at will on the vast majority of African Americans who are law-abiding citizens. And of course, if all that Democrat-sponsored illegitimacy and crime should mire blacks in poverty, Democrat entitlement programs will make that poverty as comfortable as possible so it will continue as long as possible. And that's why, when you allude to the provably disastrous results of Democrat programs in poor black neighborhoods, Democrats call you racist. Because they feel bad. Because you kick them in the groin. I'm Andrew Klavan with The Revolting Truth. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking here and visit us at truthrevolt.org.